So maybe you're getting a lot of views, but those viewers are not turning into subscribers.
In this video, we've got 5 tips on how to turn those views into subscribers coming up.
Hey, what's up guys? Sean here.
Benji here.
And this is Video Influencers, helping you build your influence, income, and impact with online video.
And on this channel, we've got weekly tips and trick videos, as well as interviews with YouTubers crushing it. So if you're new here, consider subscribing.
Immodernation asks, my analytics say that 80% of my viewers are not subscribers. How do I convert more of my audience into subscribers?
First thing you want to consider is YouTube is a search engine. People are searching for things and their behavior afterwards is just regular, not to necessarily subscribe because maybe they don't even know how to subscribe. So consider that, because a lot of people just watch videos on YouTube and other platforms and that's it. They're trying to get an answer, they're getting help with a problem, and you have to understand that if you want to consider making those viewers into subscribers.
Absolutely. They might not even have a YouTube account, or they might not be logged into your YouTube app. Maybe you're not, you know? Sometimes I'm not. I just watch videos on my phone, but I'm not logged in. So there's a lot of reasons. So don't beat yourself up. We get more views than subscriber ratio, and that's pretty normal for most channels. Another thing to consider is the 6 to 12 exposures rule. You know, it's kind of known in marketing that if you're gonna hear a jingle on the radio about a product, that you need to hear it like 6 times before it gets into your mind and then you end up purchasing it at the grocery store. These days, experts say it's more like 12 times. So being consistent is a chance to get in front of people repeatedly. It doesn't mean they're gonna subscribe on the first, time they see you. So you keep putting out good content and try to raise that exposure level.
So let's jump into the 5 tips right now. Tip number 1, ask people to subscribe. Again, not everybody knows to even subscribe. So it's important, if someone's watching your video, ask them to subscribe to your channel. You know, Sean and I do this both in the beginning and at the end of almost every single video. So that ask is really important because, if you're delivering value, there's nothing wrong with asking them to do that.
And a huge mistake that people make is they do ask people to subscribe on the YouTube channel, but they don't give an actual reason why. Don't just say, subscribe to my channel because I need to feel good about myself. In the beginning of our videos, we say, hey, we do weekly interviews with YouTubers as well as tips and strategy videos. So if you're new here, consider subscribing, which is also important. I really like that consider word, and I think a lot of YouTubers are a little too pushy. They're like, punch the subscribe button. I'm desperate, please do it. And it's kind of like me focused. We just kind of want to gently be like, if you like this kind of content, consider, up to you. And I think that don't be over the top, and you'd be surprised. A lot of people that are getting value will subscribe.
Tip number 2, don't always just speak to your community, and consider that there's people that don't know you and go find them and ask them to subscribe.
Yeah, some YouTubers are always like, hey guys, it's so good that you've come back, which is important, but what about the person who hasn't come back? And so we always have this tension between you're talking. We are so glad for the influencer community, those of you who have been here, for a long time, but you might be watching this video for the first time and you've never been here before. So always have a combination of language and thoughtfulness that speaks to both groups.
I think it's really important, even beyond this topic, to know that there's always new people coming to your channels, new people coming to your videos, and to always remember that, even things that you talked about, like a year ago, most of the people that are at your channel have never heard about that stuff. So especially with this topic about subscribers, you always want to consider this when you're making your videos.
Tip number 3 is use the YouTube features that help people subscribe. So use YouTube cards, use the end cards at the end of the video, which are clickable on mobile. And then don't be afraid to explain just for a second of how people can do it and where they can do it. So for instance, if you're new here on Video Influencers and you want to subscribe, there's a button right below this video, or we'll also link it up in the YouTube description. Take a second to kind of just explain and help people find those tools and educate new people as well as your current audience about how to subscribe.
Tip number 4, make it easy for new viewers to find your best content. This is really important because, just one video might not do it for them. So playlists are really important, especially if it's on autoplay. But also do call to actions to your channel. Do call to actions to specific videos that might elaborate more on the topic you're talking about. What we do is sometimes we do short 3-topic videos, and we do call to actions to the more in-depth 7-tip video. And again, that's like gonna sell your channel even better because maybe you're gonna add more value to this person and they might actually wanna consider subscribing because of that.
Absolutely. Not all of our videos are our best videos, and probably the same is true for you. So at the end card, maybe you link to some of your best stuff. Or maybe at the top of your YouTube channel, you could create a playlist that says, watch this first. And that's like the best videos from you. And that's gonna make the best first impression.
Tip number 5, consistently make great content. It doesn't just take the one, like we said before, it takes a lot, and sometimes 6 to 12 videos before you can actually get a subscriber. And you know what? The reason most people subscribe is because they want to watch more of your videos, the ones you haven't created. So making great content seems obvious, but a lot of people forget that. And you know what? You always want to be grinding, hustling, and always improving what you put out on your channel.
100%. And there's some channels that I like to watch, but I haven't subscribed to. I just check in with them time to time, scroll through, and I'm like, oh, okay, I want to watch that one. So maybe that's okay, and there's nothing wrong there. But also, how can you actually make more consistent, good content? For some people, I don't like their average stuff, but every once in a while, I like their stuff. This is, of course, a challenge, but always be considering, like, how can you really level it up to become a no-miss YouTube channel?
Question of the day. What are your strategies to get viewers to become subscribers on your channel? Put it in the comments area.
Yeah, and remember that actually some of the best tips and strategies come from you, the influencers community. So definitely connect with everybody in the comment section.
And if you're new here, consider subscribing to this channel and sharing this video with other people that would benefit from this type of content.
Yes, and we also actually have a free resource for you if you want to get more views, more subscribers, and just more impact with your channel. It's 19 things to do every time you upload a YouTube video. So you can grab that in the YouTube description below. We'll also link it up on the YouTube card. Until next time.
Remember, here on Video Influencers, we're helping build your influence, income, and impact with online videos.
Keep crushing it, and we will talk soon.
You're so polite.
Thank you. Never a better intro has been said.